Peace, everybody. This is Big John, a.k.a. The Addict, back at y'all with another video. I just want to talk to y'all a little bit about a lot of this propaganda and stuff like that that's been going on in the news. And y'all know I'm a supporter of truth and what's right, you know what I mean? And I've been seeing a whole lot of people crying, right? And then the other people jumping out like, you know, hey, oh, yeah, we told you Trump was this. We told you Trump was that. People are crying because a few people have lost their jobs, which they actually got severance pay and was given a buyout contract for up to 8 months. So it's not like they're not getting paid, and it's not like they're not highly employable, you know what I mean, somewhere else, right? The jobs that are being cut are jobs that need to be cut, that they've been getting paid for far too long for doing much of nothing. Okay. My problem is I hear a lot of outrage for foolishness, right? And part of the problem is people are not in tune with the American people, right? But I don't understand how there's not outrage for all the stuff that's being found. I mean, they're finding trillions and trillions of dollars of our money that's been spent on BS. It's like insane. It's insane, man. And I don't understand, well, where is the outrage for that? Y'all are crying about, oh, well, Elon's got access to this and that. Don't you know there's been people in there that had access and you don't even know who those people are? But now you're crying to somebody who has access, but they don't have access to change your stuff. They just have, that's just like, it's an audit. You know what I mean? If you have a business, you have to open up your books to the auditor. You understand what I'm saying? So that way they can audit it. So you can't correct some things without going into the things. It doesn't make any sense. Okay? And if you don't know anything about business, you know when you get audited, you have to bust open the books. Okay? It doesn't matter if you don't want them to know about this and that. They're going to know about it because that's what auditing is. Okay? I'm like, where was the outrage for, you know, all the military people that got fired for not taking a vaccine? That wasn't even proven. It's over 8,000. There wasn't none of y'all crying in. But nobody had nothing to say in. You know what I mean? When all these people lost their jobs during COVID. You know what I'm saying? When I lost my business that I started during COVID, I didn't hear none of y'all crying in. You know what I mean? And what I do, you didn't hear me complaining about it. I just tied my bootstraps. I just switched it up and did what I needed to do. You understand what I'm saying? Things are going to happen. Whenever you need to cut government spending, this and that and all the other stuff, jobs are going to get taken. Okay? Some things are going to happen, and those are hard decisions that have to be made. You can't make decisions based on feelings. This is the reason why a lot of times you don't have a lot of women in some of these places, because sometimes they're too emotional. You understand what I'm saying? When you need to make a decision, you need to make that decision. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. What matters is it's the right thing to do, because we're in charge. You have all these factors that are in charge of the American people's money, right? And man, do you know, I just seen a thing today where they uncovered that during the Afghan war, that not only did we spend $2 trillion, it takes 1,000 billions to make 1 trillion. We spent $2 trillion on the war. We lost over 22,000 lives. Lost lives, not jobs, lost lives, right? And we just found out that the war was actually funded by U.S. aid to the terrorists. They found the money going to the terrorists. But y'all ain't outraged about that. Y'all want to go on some superficial, oh, you know, Trump is going to be Trump. Man, look, We need some tough people in there to change the dynamics of what's going on in this country, the trajectory. Because the trajectory we were going in, some of y'all wasn't going to have nothing. We wasn't going to have nothing. You talking about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris don't have the slightest idea of how to deal with all the stuff that's going on right now. You understand what I'm saying? They would still be doing what they're doing if she was in there. We wouldn't even have no slightest idea about all the messed up spending. So the people who's outraged are more likely the people who, have something to gain behind it, behind the kickbacks and the different stuff that's coming in. I don't like the fact that a lot of people, especially in the Democratic Party, are getting paid $200,000-300,000 a year, but you got $12-13 million in the bank. Where you get that money from? You ain't even been in the, you ain't that good of an investor. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But we don't have no outrage for that. We got outrage for mess. You understand what I'm saying? But on the same token, people are sitting there lying to you. Okay? I watched Rachel Maddow the other day, you know what I mean? And she was saying that Elon Musk got a $400 million contract. He's not talking about that, right? And this and that under the Trump administration. And that. Come to find out, she told a bald-faced lie, okay? It was a $400 million contract that was presented for armored vehicles and they were wanting the people to bid on it. The only company that bid on it was Elon Musk company, right? But however, the contract that was put out by Biden. And guess what? That same contract was destroyed by Trump. But y'all not going to say that. Y'all not going to talk about that. See, that's the part I don't, but you'll put out the information and like it's Trump and him doing dealings up under the table. No, that's not how it went. Tell the truth. And then when you find out, she had to come back, but she didn't even apologize. She tried to twist it up to make it like this and that and this and that and that. And I don't like that. I don't like people that can't, apologize whenever they're, wrong. You know what I mean? Like, so my thing is, there's some things that are going to be shaken up. Everything's not going to be perfect. You know what I mean? People are going around lines, Trump said when he gets in office, the first day I get in, the prices are going to drop. That is not what he said. He said the first day I get in office, I'm going to start putting stuff in place so that the prices can drop. It's impossible. Y'all are crazy. It's impossible for inflation to be going in the trajectory is and all of a sudden drop. Y'all want magic. Y'all want Houdini on. No, man ain't even been in office a month and y'all are complaining and crying. But the task that he's taking on is a task that ain't nobody had the balls to really do. Okay? It takes somebody who understands business, who understands being audited, who understands accountability and all the rest of that stuff to do this stuff. So give a man a chance. Stop crying. And you always going to have people crying. They crying on the Democratic side like crazy, man. Y'all crying. Stop crying. And cry about something for real. Cry about how these people is taking our money and spending it on. Come on, man. It's ridiculous, some of the stuff. I don't even understand how you're not outraged on that. But you're outraged because, Judy lost her government job, but she got 8 months subsidiary and this and that. When we got black folks and all this stuff losing jobs all the time. We got veterans that's homeless that ain't getting paid, but you're paying illegal aliens and all that kind of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all not outraged over that. Y'all not outraged over these people that's illegal in the country and they killing people. Y'all ain't got nothing to say to them people's families. Oh, well, no, well, my ass. Go talk to them people's families about the people that done lost their daughters and all that kind of stuff because y'all allow some more idiots up in the country. Now they getting them up out of there. Y'all want to complain about this. Y'all want to complain about it. Man, look. And it's not going to be no perfect thing. You understand what I'm saying? In the process of doing the hard job that the president and Elon Musk and all the rest of them are doing, there's going to be some mistakes made. Nobody's going to be perfect. You're not looking for perfect here. If you're looking for perfection, you're a dumbass. It's not about perfection. It's about progression. We're looking for things to get better. Okay? In order for you to cut spending and find spending, then you have to find it and cut it. That means that some people are going to lose their jobs. Hey, it's better than some things I know, because some people lose their job, just get fired. You had a lot of people when the Democrats was in the office where people were just getting fired. Them people from the military, them over 8,000 people just got fired. They didn't get no severance pay. And these people been in the military their whole life, had a career in the military. I didn't hear none of y'all crying in. Y'all didn't have nothing to say. Well, they should have took the vaccine. Nigga, I'm not taking no motherfucking vaccine that ain't been proven. That's been also killing people too. Y'all crazy. But y'all don't have remorse for that. I don't understand. You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't think there's nothing at perfect adherence to it. That's why I'm not really that much on the politics, but I know a lot about it. But I'm all for allowing a person the benefit of the doubt and allow them to make moves. Anytime you got people that's hollering and crying the way some people are doing, the purpose of them doing it ain't because, Elon Musk has got all our information and we're scared he's going to do this. But he hasn't done that. Right? You're scared that he's going to find out that your ass was getting some stuff under the table. That's what the truth is. You're scared that they're going to find out that y'all been funding shit that y'all ain't got no business funding. They're already uncovering plots and stuff to kill President Trump where they've been paying people and all this. Yeah, they're uncovering stuff like that, man. You understand what I'm saying? And they're outraged, and then they want to convince other people to be outraged. And you'll buy right into that, not understanding that you need to be outraged about things that concern you directly, like how they're messing off your money. Okay? How the economy is the way it is because they're messing off your money. And how are we going to get back to that? Okay? This man has stopped taxing Social Security, so if you're getting Social Security, it's not even taxed no more. You understand what I'm saying? Overtime, there's no tax on overtime. There's no tax on tips. For long, it may not even be tax on work. Because truth be told, you work for something and you get paid, that's a fair trade. That's called a fair trade. But it takes a little bit of time to do these things. Get a man a chance to do them, whether you like them or not. I don't like all the stuff that he's saying, this and that and all the rest of that stuff. But I do like the fact that he's a businessman and he don't mind taking care of business. And the difference between now, this time, and the time before is he didn't know what he was doing before. He know a little something now. You understand what I'm saying? That's not why he's not bothered by a lot of the rhetoric and the different stuff that's going on. Y'all the ones crying about that kind of stuff. But when nobody else doing it, y'all was okay with that. Y'all okay with being on the plantation. Just sit there. You know what I mean? And then try to flip it and try to say, oh, well, y'all are on the plantation because you know. I don't give a damn about no DEI or no affirmative action or none of that shit. We don't need that. If you really knew what DEI is, you understand that we don't need that because we have the skills and we have everything we need where we can compete on any level. But you can't compete if you're making excuses all the time. You can't compete if you're always looking for a handout. Stop looking for people to do for you what you can do for yourself. Black people kill me with that. Stop looking for other people to do for you what you can do for yourself. Okay? Just go get it. Stop making excuses, man. You know what I mean? People start to tell lies about different stuff. Oh, well, he's getting rid of this and he's getting rid of that. No, he's not getting rid of this and getting rid of that. You know what I mean? As far as the black history and all that stuff there, no. Some things he's saying that, well, as far as the federal government celebrating them, we think that's a waste of time. Y'all can celebrate it and do whatever you want to and this and that, but some of these things is costing us money and we need to do away with them. And it wasn't just no black things, no white things and that. It was just a couple of little things, right? Man said, well, we stopping teaching critical race theory, and some of y'all was like, oh, well, you don't want to teach about the Tuskegee Airmen and this and that and this and that. That don't have nothing to do with that. Stop spreading lies. Y'all need to do your homework. If you know what critical race theory is, number one, it's a theory. It's a falsity. Critical race theory is when white people are trying to teach you and tell you that you are inferior inherently and that you need the government's hand in your business to help you level up. And it's all due to race. That's why it's called critical race theory. It used to be critical theory, right? But they add race in there because they felt like everything was due or dictated by race. You don't know that if you don't study history. You don't know it started out as a Marxist term. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all don't listen to so much of the media. Do your homework. Stop crying. You understand what I'm saying? You're getting severance pay for 8 months. Some of us get laid off and fired. We don't get nothing. And for black folks to advocate and cry about that kind of stuff is a shame. Because we ain't never, I don't hear y'all crying for no black folks when stuff get done. Didn't nobody cry for me when I lost my business. You understand what I'm saying? Due to COVID and this and that, can't nobody come out and all that other stuff. You know what I did? I changed my business. And I started selling to other people, other businesses. I adjusted. I didn't cry about it. I did what was necessary to keep it moving, man. You understand what I'm saying? Things have to be done. And sometimes in the process of things getting done, people may lose some jobs and this and that, especially jobs that are unnecessary. It's unnecessary spending. So you don't mean to tell me that 88,000 IRS agents to audit your ass is unnecessary? And you gonna feel sorry if they fire their ass? Come on, man. Y'all need to get off the gas, okay? Stop tripping and allow these people to do what they need to do and sit back and stop fear-mongering. Stop being a hater all the time. Let the people do what they're doing and you just sit back and keep doing what you're doing. And everything gonna be all right. So that's enough of my little old rant. I'm going back to doing what I'm doing. I'll holler at y'all later. Please like, please subscribe, please share, right? Trying to move this channel into another realm, and it's getting really close, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love. Till next time, I'll holler back. Peace, peace.